can't imagine having a fupa. You have a butt on the front of your body. Have some self-respect.
The irony of this guy commenting on anyone's physical appearance. The No Kings protests were a resounding success around the world. More than 5 million people showed up. Out of that 5 million people, there was a few dozen who showed up throughout them in various places. A nice way of putting it would be counter-protesters. More accurate would be assholes who showed up to be assholes. In Orlando, they got a couple of assholes, this being one. And he said and did things like this.
Hell yeah, I'm racist.
I'm not.
Hell yeah, I'm racist.
Why?
Racism is intelligence. It's called pattern recognition. Black people commit disproportionately more violent crime. If you don't fucking agree with that, then you're just dumb. You're retarded.
Okay, so hey, so let me ask you this. What made you do that? Like, were you a racist?
What made me do what?
Like, what made you have like a racist mindset?
Look around.
Look, observing
Look around.
the reality around you.
Look around.
You gotta have your fucking Antifa handler. He's gotta tell you. Jesus Christ, this cow has armpit hair. Oh my God. This cow has armpit hair. Disgusting. No one will ever you, ever.
You can read, good job.
No one wants to. My God, dude. I can't imagine having a fupa. You have a butt on the front of your body. Have some self-respect. Do some like have a diet.
He says
Go.
you have a butt in the front.
One more look at that, but that's not all he did. There was another video from earlier in the day, actually, that I saw even before the one I just showed you, where he did something else very, very specific. Right. Now, you may have noticed in the videos that he had a couple of cartoon characters flanking him. This one I call, yeah, boss, tell him. And this one is just called, so I don't know their names. However, our main star here, I already know who he is. I mean, he's somewhat known. What could this be from, huh? What possibly could this image of him that led to his arrest be from? If you guessed participating in the January 6th insurrection, you would be correct. He claimed that he was a member of the Proud Boys and that with the Proud Boys, he went to the Capitol and did all of those naughty things. Now, of course, President Trump has pardoned him from that now because he pled guilty. And I'm going to show you just one more video clip that happened back when all of this happened with the court case. And all I'm going to say is watch for the stumble.
Silent. Do you have anything to say about these charges against you? Why did you enter the Capitol?
Your shirt says you refuse to apologize for being a chauvinist, but you turned it inside out.
Why did you turn your shirt inside out like that?
And this picture too. He looks like a little kid at the car line waiting for mom to pull up. It cracks me up. But there's something in that article that is worth noting beyond the fact that he did this thing that he's since been pardoned for. And that's the fact you may notice he's referred to as husband of an Orange County deputy. Jackman's wife is a deputy with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. And while they confirmed that she was not there on January 6th, that she was working that day and couldn't have participated, they did say, however, that it would be concerning if a deputy is associated with people or groups that exhibit extremist ideologies. I agree. Him being a Proud Boy, I know a lot of cops who are pretty cool with Proud Boys and don't really care. However, there are other extremist groups and ideologies. Let me just play a few highlights again from these videos in Orlando just this weekend.
Hell yeah, I'm racist. Hell yeah, I'm racist. Racism is intelligence. It's called pattern recognition. Black people commit disproportionately more violent crime. If you gotta have your fucking Antifa handler.
Now, see, I feel like it would be a problem for a deputy to be associated with, even married to a person who is openly stating they are a racist, who uses homophobic slurs, who says things about black people committing more violent crimes, and who decides to Heil Hitler. I would feel like that's a problem. But I'm not the Orange County Sheriff's Department, so maybe you should ask them. Either way, Artie, you dodged a bullet with your pardon for January 6th. You should have learned a lesson from that and maybe, I don't know, sat this one out.